Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, November 9th. Well, a well-deserved break in the weather pattern is going to occur for the next few days here in the eastern part of the country, where it's been cold and quite stormy for the last couple of weeks. In fact, it appears as if Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will be very nice with above normal temperatures in much of the mid-Atlantic region by Sunday and Monday, after a long period of below normal weather to start the month of November. Let's take a look at the current situation. This is the 24-hour temperature change map from the Penn State eWall site, and it just shows kind of an interesting pattern going on here out in the middle part of the country. All of the major action over the next couple of days will be in the middle of the country and out west, as there's quite a significant pattern change going on with much colder and in some cases very snowy weather developing out in the middle part of the country and the western part of the country, while the east warms up this weekend. Here over the past 24 hours, temperatures have really plunged here in the northern plains, represented here by some negative numbers here. This is the change in temperatures from yesterday morning to this morning. Meanwhile, down the southern plains, it's warmed up quite a bit here, as indicated by the temperature change indicated in red. Positive numbers here, so quite a bit of warming here, and meanwhile quite a cold plunge here, and that sets up for quite a battleground here in the middle part of the country. And indeed, there will be quite a snowstorm developing here for the region of Montana all the way into the Dakotas, and then over the weekend that snow and cold will drop down in the Rockies, and they could have accumulating snow in the Colorado Rockies on Saturday. Again, a major change in the weather pattern for the western states and the central part of the country, with much colder and in some cases very snowy conditions, while the east warms up very nicely. Well, here's the latest surface map. Not surprisingly, there is quite a frontal system here between that area where temperatures are plunging, or right here associated with this cold Canadian high, and where there's quite a warm up here behind this warm front here in the southern plains. Again, quite a battleground here. This cold air mass slowly works its way to the east, and a strong cold front will move into the eastern part of the country by about Tuesday, but not before very nice weather occurs here in the east on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. In some cases, temperatures could actually jump to 70 degrees on Monday afternoon. But again, a cold front associated with this cold Canadian high pressure will continue to move slowly to the east, and it will reach the east coast by Tuesday night, ending the very nice warm weather that we'll be experiencing on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Well, let's take a look at a couple of computer forecast maps. This is for this evening from last night's 0Z North American Mesoscale, the NAM model run. High pressure will move into the east by this evening and dominate the weather scene here in the east for the next few days. It'll still be on the cool side for today, with a little bit of a breeze, especially from New York City north and east, but much better than recent days with more sunshine. And it'll really warm up this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and especially by Monday, as this warm air advances into the east. Right here you see for today, there'll be quite a warm up here in the southern plains. Meanwhile, cold Canadian high pressure here is driving a cold Arctic air mass into the northern plains and the Rocky Mountain, the Rocky Mountain region, with quite a bit of snow expected over the next 24 hours from Montana to the Dakotas down into the Rockies later on today, right through the day tomorrow. Quite a change for the western U.S., much colder with lots of snow. And here's the forecast map for tomorrow evening. That warm air is moving into the east. Really, the entire eastern half of the country right here is going to experience quite a warm weekend. But that cold front does make progress as it drives that cold air first into the northern plains and the western U.S. That cold front will continue to progress to the east coast by about Tuesday. Tuesday will be a transition day here in the east, with lots of clouds, maybe a few showers, and maybe even a thunderstorm. Much cooler weather moves back into the east for Wednesday. But again, a very nice break in the weather here for the next few days, especially Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, while the western states cool off. And Denver, Colorado very well could have some weekend snow accumulations as temperatures plunge to the teens late Saturday night. That's it for now for the SIWeather.com. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.